Today, I'm going to be doing a Suspicious Bush cycle deck. It's kind of the same base as the last time, but instead we're using Suspicious Bush. My goal is I'm just going to try and cycle a ton of Suspicious Bushes and just see if I can win. So, we got the Evo Dark Goblin now. We finally unlock that evolution. We can do bats here for that dark. Ignore that bad placement. Um, Dark Goblin should take out the Firecracker in one hit, which is fine. We'll go Bush in the left. I know sometimes it's nice to play Bush in the back and to build up a little push. Dark Prince? I'm not sure. Will it fully counter? Is that push? Yeah, it does. We can just start cycling some spirits. We can go Ice Golem here. We can do Vines for the Hog, and that should be some pretty decent damage. Sorry, pretty decent counter. Um, not great for us. We'll throw Suspicious Push in the back and just get set up. I'm expecting probably it's 14. Okay, so I'm expecting probably a Dark Goblin soon. I'll probably just have my barrel getting ready for that. We can go Ice Golem on the left, and then depending on when he plays, we'll put some like bats, Dark Goblin behind it. We can just Dark Goblin here, and then Vines on those two guys, and that'll be fantastic. And then Bush counter connection on the left. Look at that. Instantly a tied game right there just because of one Bush. The Bush is so good if it goes undefended. Okay, so we're playing against a P.E.K.K.A deck, which is delightful. We'll do Ice Spear with the little bats. I don't know if we'll do any damage, but it's okay. I'll probably bait, or kite the P.E.K.K.A across to the left, or from the left to the right. We can do this, and that should probably take out. Get that out. The P.E.K.K.A should be fully countered right there. We can do some bats for his Dark Goblin. Yeah, and then fully countered right there. We'll start with a Suspicious Bush in the back in a second. He'll probably go Hog, yeah. We'll do Hog, and then we can just do like a Vine, see if we can get. Okay, at least we hit the Firecracker. That was a terrible Bush, sorry, terrible Vines, but at least we hit the Firecracker and didn't take damage from that. I'll go Bush in the back. We can start just spamming some random things. Ooh, Ice Golem was terrible there because it's gonna get hit by the Dark Prince, yeah. We'll do Vines on that. That's fine. And then this should fully take that out. This should deal with the Hog, right? Ouch. Okay. I'm not. This is my first round playing this deck, so we'll see if we can get any success. So that bush, hopefully that bush goes to the tower. Yeah, he messed up his spell, and then we get the tower right there. So, Suspicious Bush Cycle, game one was a success. My skill is an absolute failure right now. We'll play again and just keep going. Okay, in the next game against we're gonna Bolt. Uh, we'll just probably throw a Dark Goblin back, or yeah, I'll do Dark Goblin on the bridge just to start cycling my Dark Goblin. He Mega Minion, chill with me. That shouldn't get any damage, but I'm just gonna kite it over with my Ice Golem. I'll probably throw bats behind that Goblin. I didn't know it made that noise. Goblin Machine. Yeah, so we get one hit with our bush on the. We'll do honestly vines right there. Look at that damage. This. We can do Ice Spirit here. And then we're just kiting everything over there and praying we can defend it later. Honestly, we got his full tower on the right. Any amount of damage we take there is fine. And we're so far ahead in this game right now. Barbarian take that? Yeah, Barbarian gets that. I kind of want to do a bush on the left and then place an Ice Golem in the pocket when it gets to the tower. And just, yeah, tank for the little bush. We'll do that right now. Yeah, so look at that. A tower right down right there also. And then we have our Evo Dark Goblin, which should be pretty good at defending for us. She's definitely just gonna have an absolute massive push coming right our way. We can do this to kite it over. We can do vines on this, and then probably a wall or a barb barrel, and that should take everything out right there. Yeah, we can just keep spamming our suspicious bushes. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. And then, honestly, that might be game right there, yeah. When you 3 count a P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant deck with your suspicious bush, you know the world is wrong. Okay, we'll go next game. We're against... Who is this? We're against Fran. I'll probably do Dark Goblin on the bridge again and just see what happens. And then we also have our Ice Spirit. There's not a lot of air defense in this deck. Okay. Well, nope. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of air defense. It's pretty okay. That was a fine trade for me. We're tied in Elixir now. We'll do Bush at the Bridge. He's playing a Mortar Cycle deck. Kind of interesting. That log, it misses the bush. Imagine missing a log on a bush. Okay. I don't know who play there. Probably like a Goblin Gang, right? Or a Skeleton King. Oh, no surprise. Oh, the Valkyrie went backwards, so it's not great for us. We can... This should probably be able to take care of it fully. Just this, and then this. And then I'll probably just drop a Barb Barrel when that falls. And then we can do a Dark Goblin with an Ice Golem and then Bush on the left. If I like log the Dark Goblin, I would. Oh, poison. Okay. So we're okay. We don't really have any spells to cycle him. Okay, actually I should have been Vines right there and gotten a bunch of Barbarian hits. That would have been epic. We don't, yeah, have a ton of ways to get damage this game. I'm just cycling that. If it gets on the tower, some damage. If not, who cares? Ice Golem. Now we go for our Bush. And then like a Dark Goblin. And just keep spamming. We can probably go, I'll probably go, no, we don't want to waste that. I'll go like this over here. Draw that over here. And then we can go our bats. All the vines, all that. And just throw it on the ground. And then E-Spirit for when it drops. So we're okay on damage right now. We'll do this. He probably drop a mortar on it. No, he doesn't drop a mortar on it. Interesting. I'll go probably a Barb Barrel. This. We can do vines and see what happens. A Ice Golem right here. And then to get one Goblin. Oh no! That's crazy. He got no stabs right there. And no connections. This. I think this should be able to flip a counter, right? Just 2 spirits? Yeah. We can do this, and we'll do a... Yeah, because he probably has a Valk on that. Ooh, we should have blocked that. This is just a chip game. Who can chip the most? He places log. We'll just spam. I froze right there, that was not great. We can do a Dark Goblin here, and then when that drops, we'll do a E-Spirit, and that'll take that out. Kill that Ice Wizard. Our Dark Goblin's still alive, which is great. He wasted his log, so he'll probably have to place his mortar on that. And, oh, that Dark Goblin was awful. Oh no, it was fine. Yeah. And then we can do a this. Maybe we just start vine cycling him, honestly. We kind of have to at this point. Oh, that was a great log for him. Okay, Ice Wizard was pretty awful because it just fully dies right there. We can do a bush on the right into that Valkyrie. Dark Goblin. We can try and... Yeah, we don't want to Dark Goblin die right there. We can do vines on that mortar. And just this. And then when that drops, we'll just kill it. No, Goblin, you won't get a hit. Oh. This. I'll probably go a vines. At this point, you just have to keep cycling and just ray things that go your way. He wasted his log. I'm just getting poison cycled at this point. 3 times the elixir is crazy. I don't even know. We're just gonna see if we can just somehow pull it through right here. Please. Barbarian get a hit? No. Okay. Well, last game. So it's okay, but we don't have a big spell, so we couldn't win that game right there. Not too disappointing though. I If I win any games with this deck, it's crazy. We'll play some games or a few more games. We're against Tempest Athena. We'll probably drop Bush in the back because it's just a great starting play because it's hard to punish. I got the skeletons. We can do a E-Spirit. It's gonna get countered. Gears on the right would have been good because it would have chained all the way over. We can do this, and then I'll do a Bar Barrel when that witch crosses over. Because the Bar Barrel is just so good. Oh no, I'm used to this. Okay, it's okay. We'll do Ice Golem to tank for that. We'll do a Suspicious Bush in the back left. And then we can do East. That was a terrible E-Spirit. And then this. We'll go Dark Goblin. And then that bush is going closer to the tower, which is annoying for him. And then, oh, Dark Goblin gets connection on the right, which is great for us. Bush gets full connection on the left. So that's a lot of damage. I'll probably drop bats behind that Ice Golem and get some decent push going right there. It's just like my annoying push. Look at that bat. 2 bats in the tower right there. We'll do E-Spirit, and then Dark Goblin. We'll do Log. That was not... I should not place that Log on that side. It's okay. We'll do this, and then just Witch. Please go away. Okay, Witch is done. It gets 1 hit in the tower, which is fine. Suspicious Bush on the left. Suspicious Bush. This deck is also pretty good, or I don't have it. I wish I did. If you play it with the Chicken Nugget instead of the Ice Golem, it's another way to play it. Dark Goblin gets 2 shots in the tower. We'll just kite that over, and we can do a little push behind it afterwards. I'll do my Ice Spirit and see if that can get on the tower. Please don't. Okay. I'll do bats in the back left, and then E-Spirit will chain towards the witch. This. Ouch, it's not gonna be fun for us. E-Spirit, please go E-Spirit. Oh, we can go here, this. Fully counted on the left. Suspicious Bush going down the left side. Or sorry, flick on the right. Suspicious Bush going on the left. We can try and kite that over. Yeah, no one knows how to play against the bush, really. I could have Vines that, honestly. That would have been pretty fire. I can do a E-Spirit and hope that chains towards the witch. Just push on the right. We can go this. And just hope and pray. And then bush on the left again. Ice Golem in front. Okay, that Dark Goblin's sniping, which is great for us. We can go here. Dark Goblin is just Dark Goblin for the win. This. Okay, it doesn't get fully. So keep that Dark Goblin alive right there. I'll do Vines on that witch. It's just annoying to deal with. And then Log. And then Dark Goblin stay alive. Yeah, Dark Goblin's still alive. Okay, he has to fully Bar Barrel on that. Do this for that. This. Dark Goblin in the back. Oh, I guess she's not gonna go graveyard right there. I'll just Vines that witch. It's kind of annoying to have. And that Dark Goblin fully takes out that witch. Lovely for us. Oh, I did not need that. This. I'll kite you over. I'll get a wait. Yeah, and then Log. Bar Barrel got no damage, but it's okay. We can do a Suspicious Bush right there. Dark Goblin. Ooh, this is too much. Like, why do I have to try this hard to get? Let's try and bridge block that, actually. Yeah, we bridge block it, which is great for us. E-Spirit should fully take that out. I'll just bridge block that again. Dark Goblin going crazy. This. E-Spirit. This is so much chaos, I can't even talk anymore. No more commentating. Bush, go crazy on the left. Okay, and that is game. Whoa. Sorry for the lack of commentation in the last, like, 20 seconds of the match. 3 times Elixir is crazy with this deck. I had to just constantly spam my defensive cards in that graveyard. And we got a game. I guess we can try and go for one more game. Or one or two more games. We're against IH6. Cool. I'll go Dark Goblin maybe on the left with an Ice Spirit. Getting for after. I don't really want to go both at the same time because you can get a great log or just Valkyrie or something. Ooh, we just got starting handed so badly. I'll do this and then. Ouch. I get one connection. I guess that's fine. Ice Golem was one tile to the left, so it's not gonna block the Dark Goblin. Oh, no, it does block the Dark Goblin. Yeah, starting handed so badly right there. It's okay, I guess. We'll just have to get a bush in the tower. We got one guard hit, it's okay. But now we know arrows. So we have bats and okay. What if I just this right here? And then we get some okay, nice. Suspicious push for the win. We'll go this. Eat Spirit to try and deal a little damage. We take 700. Not bad, honestly. Suspicious bush for the bridge. I'll just wait for see what happens. I'm expecting a Valkyrie. I'll honestly put a Valk right there. And then, yeah, Valk. Predicted! I'll place Ice Golem to kite that Valk over. I'm curious if there's gonna be a balloon on the bridge. There is a balloon on the bridge. I'll go Ice Spirit. And then, ooh, that was not a good play for me. And then, oh no, Valk is gonna hit the bush. Oh no, it's in the bush. Okay, we're chilling, straight chilling. And then I'll do a bar barrel on those guards. And then that one guard, yeah, should die. And then we'll have a little push on the left. I can do Dark Goblin here. This. And then, ooh, we're gonna get, ouch, a little bit of damage right there. Ouch, a lot of damage right there. Oh no, my Dark Goblin was one tile too close. RIP, Dark Goblin. This is not the best game right now. A few fumbles and not a best starting hand for us. I'll do this, take a baby dragon, and then this here. I'll go a vines on that, just to get rid of it, and then a E-Spirit, and then suspicious bush right there. We can do a Dark Goblin behind this, and then right here, I'll get a Protection Vines. It's okay. We killed the Valkyrie, which is nice. I'll do E-Spirit and then another Suspicious Bush. We're gonna start honestly applying a lot of pressure. This. We can Vines right here. E-Spirit. Whoa! We won that! Wait, what just happened? I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna go look at the replay quickly. What happened? Watch. I wasn't paying attention. I thought we just lost that game right there. Boom, boom. We have the bush. Okay, this is where it ended. So we have 1,000 damage on the right. That E-Spirit chained. One was on the tower and getting tanked by the Ice Golem, and then we won. That's crazy. I was not expecting that to be the end. Okay, well, if you guys really like Suspicious Bush Cycle, let me know. And here's just a teaser for nope, not that one. This is a teaser for the next video I was gonna make. Um, I don't understand how these decks can work, but hey, if you try hard enough, anything is possible. So thanks you for watching. You can subscribe if you thought it was cool, and like and comment. And oh yeah, comment what other things you want me to do. But thanks for watching. Bye.